A warm welcome to the students of Narayana. This is Radhakrishna standing in front of you. Today we are going to discuss about the topic is friction of class 8th. Now let us see the physics assignment. So first question in the physics assignment, let us see. First question is, when do we speak of sliding friction? When do we speak of sliding friction? Suppose let us see, when a body must be placed on a horizontal surface. When a body must be placed on a horizontal surface, if you apply some force on a body, then immediately what happens? The friction force is generated in opposite direction. Friction force is generated in opposite direction. When applied force is greater than the frictional force, okay, when applied force is greater than the frictional force, what happens? The body will ready to slide on a horizontal surface. The body will ready to slide on a horizontal surface. When applied force is equals to the friction force, what happens? The body is in a state of rest. The body is in a state of rest when applied force is equals to friction force. When applied force is greater than the friction force, the body is in a state of motion. That is nothing but when a body will slide on a surface of another body. Now coming to the second question, that is, write any one precautions which was taken by you while doing experiment to understand the nature of friction. To understand the nature of friction. Okay. Write any one precaution which was taken by you while doing experiment to understand the nature of friction. Nature of friction key, we have to give one example for the nature of friction. Now let us see, in the same way in the previously one, okay, precaution means let us see, when a body is placed on a horizontal surface, if you apply some force on a body, then what happens? Immediately the frictional force is also increases. This is nothing but an applied force. This is nothing but an applied force, and this is nothing but a frictional force. If applied force increases, the frictional force is also increases. But here he asked for a precaution which was taken by you while doing experiment to understand the nature of friction. Means one can walk due to friction, one can hold an object due to frictional force. These are all nothing but applications of frictional force. Applications of frictional force. Now let us see that next question, that is third question. Why frictional force increases with roughness? Why frictional force will be increases with roughness? Suppose can you see your palm? It contains so many irregularities. It contains so many irregularities. It's the same time, it is nothing but so much of roughness. It contains so much of roughness. Okay. Then if roughness of a body will be increases, then what happens? The frictional force will also be increases. The frictional force is also increases. Suppose when an inclined plane must be placed on a horizontal surface, inclined plane must be placed on a horizontal surface. Then if you move the ball on a horizontal surface or an inclined plane, then what happens? The ball will move very fast. The ball will move very fastly. At the same time, if you place a pencil at the top of an inclined plane, the pencil will move very slowly because it contains roughness. Okay, the inclined plane will contains roughness, means what happens? The frictional force will be more. While the frictional force will be more means it contains more roughness. Okay, so that the pencil will not move very easily compared to the ball. Ball will move very easily, and similarly the pencil will not move very easily. Means the pencil will take more time to come down. More time to come down. Now let us see the next question, that is, friction does not depend upon the area of contact. Wait, one more. Display some examples where heat is produced due to friction. Okay, and rub your two palms rigorously. First of all, rub your two palms rigorously. Then what happens? The heat energy should be generated due to friction. Okay, the first point is rub your two palms. Rub your two palms. Rub your two palms, then what happens? Okay, heat energy generated. Heat energy generated due to friction. Heat energy generated due to frictional force. So rub your two palms, then what happens? The heat energy should be generated due to frictional force. And if you switch on stitching the matchstick, then what happens? It can catches the fire. It can catches the fire due to the frictional force. These are the two examples of frictional force. Now let us see the last one, that is fifth question. Friction does not depend on the area of contact. How do you perform an activity to prove it? See, first of all, let us take a brick run. Let us take a brick. It is a tie with a thread, like this. You can tie with a thread, and the one end of the thread should be connected to the brick, and the other end should be connected to a spring balance. Other end should be connected to a spring balance like this. The spring balance reads the applied force. The spring balance will reach the applied force. Means if you apply some force on a spring balance, the spring balance will reach the applied force. Here, if applied force increases, means immediately the frictional force will also increases. If applied force increases, the frictional force will also be increases. When applied force is equals to frictional force, what happens? The body will not move. The body is in a state of rest. And if you turn the body, if you turn the brick like this, then what happens? Again, you can tie with a thread, and it should be connected to the spring balance like this. It should be connected to the spring balance like this. This is nothing but a spring balance. If you pull the spring balance, then what happens? It will move very easily. The brick will move very easily. Okay. Here, the more surface area is in contact with the surface area of the brick is in contact with the surface. Though in this case, it will not move very easily. But if you fold the brick, then the brick will move very easily. Means what happens? It does not depend on surface area of contact. The frictional force does not depend on surface area of contact. It depends upon only area of roughness. Means area of roughness means while the irregularities of the surface. While irregularities will be interlocking, means what happens? The frictional force will be increases. So the frictional force does not depend upon the area of contact from this activity. Thank you.